Costello, and it rolls wide of Jelly. Oilers jump on it quickly here as Ludwig is free and the Americans are on the power play for the third time tonight. Jens operating across his own line, cruising his way through center here. Keg is free, and that'll do it. Jens moves in for Costello. Costello sends one back in front. They never get a shot away. Jens poking it through. They score! And it's scooped up by Trevor Ludwig. Over to Aaron Jens, the goal scorer for the Americans. Off the corner boards, in front they go. Tipped through by Tommy Mealy, and Dell got a piece of that one as well. Bad turnover there deep in Americans territory by Ludwig as Mealy got a piece of it in front of Dell but couldn't get one through. Now into the middle they go for Chinichny. He shoots, he scores! Chinichny puts one into the upper corner, and the Oilers have leveled the score. It's 1-1 with 10:43 to play in the second. Well, a turnover in their own territory almost cost the Americans. The Oilers were able to hold it in. Turning off the boards with it was Mealy, found a trailing Dave Chinichny, and a quick snapper beats Dell to the blocker side. Behind his own net by Schultz and now sent around the boards. Underneath it for the Oilers is Tommy Mealy. Mealy had to avoid the check of Trevor Ludwig and will carry it across the line himself. Mealy head faking a shot. Nowhere near the outstretched glove of Dell and high off the corner glass. Into the middle they go. Tipped down there by Pleskach and punched over to the far boards by Tyler Ludwig. Here's Fisher making a tight turn away from Schultz, looking for a man in the middle. Fisher will continue to go up and down, back and forth through the boards. Here's Pleskach, gives it off to Fisher again. Fisher driving toward the net. Fisher leaves one off there, stopped by Dell. Dell falling in front as the puck is still loose. Shot through, they score! Adam Pleskach makes it 2-1 Tulsa. Somehow, some way, Pleskach able to locate the loose puck in a sea of humanity there in front of Dell. Dell was a little slow getting back to his feet. Pleskach was able to just slip one right but by Chinichny as the glass rattles down there in the corner. Around it goes for Eric Talent, trying to get one to the line, and had enough on his clearing attempt that it hopped off the blade of Ludwig and back out to the neutral zone. Shasma got around a stick check of Chinichny. Now we'll spin and fire one across the top of the circles for Schultz, down below the Oilers' end line. Bottled up behind the net, there was Combs, and moving in with it, back into the middle for Baker. Baker with a shot, denied by Jelly, rebound, they score! Jamie Shaftsma, a power play strike for the Americans, and Allen has leveled the game. It's 2-2 with 3:02 left in the second period. Jeff Jubenville tries to bank one off the boards for Kyle O'Kane, who lost an edge, fell down, couldn't take the puck with him. Here's Trevor Ludwig back to the left of his goaltender, now sweeps one behind his own net for Baker. Baker outside of his own line to Steffes now. Steffes has two men in his face, trying to shoot one through anyway. It goes off of Talent's stick and wide of Jelly. Talent falls down in the corner. It goes to Steffes. They go out front, and that's well defended by Tommy Mealy. Tried to get it outside the line, but could not. Jens moving back in. He shoots. He scores! Aaron Jens picks a corner on Brady Jelly right over the glove hand, and just like that, the Americans are back in front. Wilson scoring against Quad City way back on November 28th. So nearly a month between goals there for Chinichny. Good to see him get back in the goal column. Costello throws on the brakes in front of Chinichny now. Loose at this side of the net. Poked away by the paddle of Jelly. And McCauley will lead one out of his own zone. Too far in front of TJ Keg. And on it for the Americans is Trevor Ludwig. Across his own zone it goes for Jens. And now to Shaftsma. Shaftsma cruising down the boards into the middle. A drop pass for Costello. Back to Shaftsma. Thrown toward the net. One-timer. They score! He was with Fisher to provide some support there on the penalty kill. Costello into an open corner. Jelly will stay in between the pipes as it's muscled up the boards by Steffes. To the line for Ludwig. Moving over on top of the far circle now with it is Garrett Clark. A left-handed shot into the circle. He goes for Shaftsma, who had a power play goal earlier in this game for the Americans. Shaftsma drops one off behind him in the corner to Steffes. Cranks one up the boards to Clark again. Ludwig thinking shot, instead pushes one into the near side boards for Chad Costello. Down below the end line. Here's Combs with plenty of time and space. Out front they go for Steffes. He scores! Goodness, was that ever easy. Turn to the bench. Oilers are back at full strength now, so they do have a successful Rusty Roberts bail bonds penalty kill there as Jubenville tries to kick it through his feet up to his stick. Got it to Keg, but he was cut off by Dakota before moving toward the net. Down to the corner it goes, scooped up there by O'Kane. Side of the net for Jubenville, he scores! Kyle O'Kane to the side of the goal. Quick tip by Jubenville, squeezed one inside the far post, and the Oilers are back within 2. To the middle to Costello. Costello will zip one to Schatzma all the way across the formation now for Steffes. His shot was immediately blocked, and here come the Oilers looking up for the counterattack. Pleskach had his stick lifted from behind by Costello. Oilers continue the momentum anyway. Chinichny into the feet of Pleskach. Couldn't get a shot away there as he was bottled up by Aaron Jens. Steffes with speed out through center. Gives one over for Ludwig. Back to Steffes, loading up a wrist shot, and he just missed it past the blocker of Jelly. Now it rolls off the back of Jelly and in. Thrown back toward the net by Ludwig, and it rolls in off the backside of Brady Jelly. Face-off win by the Americans as the final seconds tick away. Obermeyer kicks it off of his skate at the point, follows it over to the boards into the corner for Pleskach. Doesn't look like the Oilers are going to get another shot away, and even if they did, it didn't matter. That is the final from the BOK Center. The Allen Americans have come into this building once again, and they get a 6-3 win over the Oilers. Oilers have now lost 4 in a row on home ice. They have lost 5 in a row overall, and it's a 6-3 victory for the Americans.